Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again. Here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing my first Q&A coming off of watching the Walking Dead Season 6 trailer. Okay, so I wanted to do this Q&A because I was going to do the actual predictions video that I planned on doing, but I've just been really tired, really kind of overworked, and going to have to put that off for at least a little while. I'll try to get it done for you guys as soon as I can within the next few days, but it may even be near the end of the week to possibly even next week, depending. Plus, there's so much stuff in the trailer. Like this year's trailer, well, last year's was pretty good too, but this year's trailer was just so packed of just so many different things, and it's really hard to kind of predict and kind of come up with what's going to happen where and what's going to be first. And man, it's really hard to predict based on what we see in the trailer, because it could contain like the first half season. Who knows how much it actually does contain in total. But yeah, it's wow, it's pretty packed. So we'll get to that, and I definitely wanted to get to a few of your guys' questions today. So something I can make quickly for you guys, since I'm kind of a little worn out because there's just so much stuff that came out at Comic-Con. It's just crazy, and there's even more trailers I want to do. There's Ash versus Evil Dead. I want to talk about that in a review because that trailer's amazing. Man, he's just Bruce Campbell is like. He's the perfect person to play Negan. There's no one else on this planet that would be better at playing Negan than Bruce Campbell. He's just absolutely perfect. But anyway, we'll talk about that some more when I do the review for Ash vs. Evil Dead, when I get around to that. And there's a Suicide Squad trailer, and it's like, oh my god, there's just so much stuff. But that's Comic-Con. That's fun. So yeah, we'll get to it eventually, get around to it. Oh yeah, and the Strain review, going to get to that. Under the Dome, I didn't get a review done this week. I'll try to get one done next week. We'll see how it goes. I'll do the best I can. That's all I can do. But I do have some good questions from you guys, and I wanted to share them with you. And definitely keep sending me what you have, because there's just so much to talk about after seeing the Season 6 trailer. It's crazy. So first one's going to be from DJ Daryl 321, and he says, Trev, do you think Judith will die because she's not in the trailer? Keep up the good work and get to 1 million subscribers. LOL. I'm trying, dude. It's going to take a long time, man, to get 1 million real subscribers. It may take because you guys know I do things real. I don't buy stuff. I don't view bot stuff. I don't participate in any of that nonsense whatsoever. There are people on YouTube that do, and I know for a fact that do. But yeah, to get 1 million real subscribers, I mean, unless you're doing something that gets on the front page and people really love it or something like that, it takes a long time. It might take me 10 years to get there, 20 years. I don't know if the channel even fingers crossed is up at that point and still running. I hope it will be, and I'd like to see that. That's something I'd like to do in my life if I could. But you never know, right? You just never know what's going to happen. So he talks about, okay, so he says, do you think Judith will die? So that's a good question. Now, there's a lot of characters that are not in the trailer, more than you would think. When I had another question, I think I added it here. Let me see here. Okay, this is from The Stump, and I'll join these two together. His YouTube username is The Stump. He says, hey, Trev, I have a question for your Q&A. In the trailer, I don't believe there was a shot of Eugene or Sasha. Could this be early indication that the characters may die, or maybe just to give us something to think about? Also, Father Gabriel, I don't believe is in the trailer anywhere, I don't think. But, it's just... It comes down to The Walking Dead has such a huge amount of characters in it right now, and it's just going to get bigger as the years go on. There's going to be more and more characters around, and not everyone is going to get screen time. There'll be characters that are in the universe that are there that are not necessarily on screen all the time. Gabriel is one. There was a few episodes in Season 5, late Season 5. I'm pretty sure the actor was not even... he wasn't even scheduled for those episodes. They knew beforehand that he just wasn't, Seth Gilliam was just not going to be in it. So that is what it is. So you can't really base character death predictions off whether or not you just see them in the trailer at this point. There's just too many characters. But I do think that's a pretty, it's not a bad prediction if you think that Gabriel's one of the ones that could be killed off, because he was, the actor did get in some trouble there, if you guys remember. So who knows? Maybe he was stressed he got killed off the show. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. But there, with the Judith thing, there was the blood on the sword. If you guys remember that, I did a video on that, where when Peter goes and he kills Reg, before he cuts Reg, there's already blood on the sword. Now, some people think it's a production mistake. Others think he killed somebody on the way. Who could it have been and why? Could it have been Judith? Something like that. I mean, I don't know. They do show Carl and Judith beforehand. I'm going to go with probably not. I don't think so. That would be a pretty crushing way to start the season if Rick goes back and finds that Peter has killed a baby. Well, he was a doctor, though, you know, and as crazy as he might get, you know, is he a baby killer? I don't think so. I just don't see that. So you can't go based on that. You know, there's no way to know for sure. Next one's from Isolated Desire, and he or she says, it's nice to be really reminded that the zombies are a threat again. I didn't really get this in Stragers and WHAWGO, but with No Way Out, we can expect a lot of gore, screams, and zombies. I don't know. I got to read through this like WHAWGO and Stragers. English people, come on. You know, do you speak it? Okay, let me dissect this. Yeah, but I kind of understand what he or she's saying, and the zombies just look great in season 6. I mean, they look more decayed, they look more disgusting, kind of like season 5. When we hit season 5, the zombies really started to look really decayed, really disgusting, and this season they just look darker and they look even more grungy and even more just thrashed, and I'm really excited for that. So it's really awesome. So yeah, they look awesome, and it is good to see a huge number of zombies like that again, and to see them as a very legitimate threat. Because you do have a lot of Alexandrians there who are not used to killing zombies. So to them, they're a huge threat, because these people, all they can do is really run away. They can't really kill them themselves. They can't fight back. And as a result, you know, I mean, there'll probably be a lot of character deaths, I would have to say, when No Way Out occurs. At least a few. Maybe Gabriel will be in there. Who knows? Hopefully. And we'll see what happens with the baby, because that's going to be difficult for what to do with a baby in a No Way Out situation. Changes the dynamics of what it was in the comic series. So that's good. I'm excited for that. Next one's from Thewalkingdeadgeek, and he or she says, the Enid at the gate thing is most likely a flashback. Trev, great video. I think you're right. I think that makes sense that it would be a flashback. Because I think some of the Comic-Con stuff, didn't Scott Gimple say that they're doing a lot of flashbacks? And I think even Lenny James kind of alluded to, I don't think he so much said it exactly, but he kind of did too. You know how sometimes they'll answer a question and you can kind of read between the lines? It sounds like they're going to have some flashback sequences of Morgan and, you know, of a lot of different things. So I'm excited for that, because I love the flashback sequences. Next one's from Omar Graves, and he says, who else thinks Fear the Walking Dead feels more like a movie than The Walking Dead? I mean, the trailer's awesome, but it just doesn't seem like The Walking Dead. And I agree with that. It doesn't really feel like The Walking Dead. It feels more like a movie, like a zombie apocalypse movie, which is cool. It's good. I mean, you know, in 5 years, well, is it 5 years, 6 years? 6 years, 5 years since The Walking Dead original aired, and then they filmed this one. Fear the Walking Dead. Obviously, you know, technology's gotten better, and they've got probably I don't know if they would have a better budget than the original Walking Dead did when it started, but it does have some advantages that it comes afterwards, because it can kind of build off what the first one had, and it's got anytime you're dealing with 5 or 6 years ahead, usually the filming and everything is better. Technology is better, obviously. In 5 years, it always gets better and better and better. But, yeah, it does feel like a movie, and that's a good thing. I think it looks really, really good, to be honest with you. It looks about as good as it could. And I also think you feel that way because there's part of it being shown before the zombie apocalypse onset, comes through. And that is something we've seen a lot in movies, and we've never seen in The Walking Dead. We've only seen the slight parts with Rick and Shane and flashbacks and that. But this one's actually going to take place before it, and it's going to start off before it, which is really cool. So I can get your movie field for that for sure. Let's see. Let's do like one or two more. This one's from Jack Ass. It's spelled Jack as in like Jacque and as Ahse. Jack Ass. Nice name, man. Nice name. Q&A, Trev, for you. What do you think about the Walking Dead uprising being the cause of the No Way Out storyline beginning, leading to the Wolves ending the first half of the Walking Dead season 6? Okay, I just think they didn't show much of the Wolves because the Wolves may end up coming to clean house after Alexandria is pummeled by walkers. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I almost didn't want to do the predictions video right away. I really got to think hard and try to look into and rationalize. And write your comments below, you guys. I want to hear what you think about this. Which one do you think is going to occur first? Or do you think we're going to see some kind of simultaneous thing where the Wolves somehow steer the walkers towards Alexandria? I mean, that's a tough call. Based on last season, the end of last season, it looked like the Wolves were going to be the main premier kickoff point, right? But now that we see the trailer, it looks all like No Way Out. Like there's only a couple parts in it that look like there are a couple wolves maybe there. But then when they were filming, it looked like they were filming the wolves stuff first. So I'm like torn. I'm like, I don't know, man. How do I even do a predictions for this? Because it's like, which one's coming first? Is it going to be No Way Out in the season, or is it going to be the wolves? But I definitely hear what Jackass is saying here, that it could be No Way Out first. I mean, based on the trailer, it looks like No Way Out first. Plus, it's 90 minutes. So, I don't know. Maybe they're going to somehow put them both together and have the Wolves kind of, I don't know. Like, based on the comic books, you'd think that the Wolves would happen first. But, man, I got to think some more about that. And write your comments below, guys. Help me with some predictions. Help me out here, because I'm at a loss. I got no idea which is which and which is going to happen first. I can't even tell. So let me know what you guys think and your insight. I'd love to hear it. Next one's from Joan86. And I'm assuming Joan is a she, says, I don't want to sound like a creep, but I've been watching your Walking Dead videos for years, and it kind of feels like you're a friend. Keep up the good work. Right, I want to put this in here because, I hope I do feel like a friend to a lot of you guys. I mean, that's the idea. You guys help me out a lot by watching the videos. A lot of you like it. You like the videos. You share them. You subscribe. You do everything like that. So you help me out a lot, and I get to talk with you guys quite a bit in comments, as much as I can, do. And you guys have made my life a lot better that I'm able to do something that I love like this. So you guys are my friends, man, and not the trolls. Trolls or whatever. But yeah, you're not fans, anything like that. I'm no different from any of you guys. I'm just same as you, And it's just the whole concept of people on YouTube and getting big-headed, or even on a TV show or anything like this, it's just so stupid. We're just people. We're all people. So yeah, you guys are my friends, absolutely, and I hope you feel that way if you've been with me for a while, even a short term. And that's the idea. I try to be there for you guys to talk about with you stuff like this, give my thoughts on stuff and hear what you guys think, of course, afterwards. And that's the whole idea. So if I feel that way to you, then that's great. I've done what I plan to do, which is to try to be there and for you guys to talk about this stuff with, fun stuff. And even if I can make your lives just a little bit better, even just a little bit, then that's beneficial to the world, to society. And I feel like I've done my part to try to make people a little bit more happy than they would normally be. And that's the whole idea, right? That's what I want to do. So is generally make people happy one way or another. I think we all want to do that, don't we? We all want to contribute and make others' lives a little bit better if we can. It's not an easy thing to do, but if you can, great. So thanks, Joan. I appreciate the comment. It's awesome. And finally, we'll end it with this one. Louise Pemberton says, do you think Jesus will be in this season, Trev? And I'm going to say I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to be the end of the season, even if they fill it out a little bit, based on what we saw in Season 5 with the 16 episodes and then bringing in Alexandria kind of early, actually, earlier than I thought they were going to. I think they will, because I don't think it seems like they don't want to fill out each season too much. They want to put a little bit, fill out a few episodes, maybe like a quarter or not quite half, like less than half. And yeah, they kind of want to do that. But I think we should see him near the end of the season. Don't you guys think? I think so. So I'll leave it there for now. Send me what you guys got, though, because there's lots of stuff to talk about, and I could do some more Q&As for sure. Write your comments below on what you think about timing. Will the wolves attack first? Will it be No Way Out first? And also, yeah, I want you guys to take away from this. I do consider you all to be friends, except the trolls. Go to hell, trolls. You're not my friend. You're not my friends, man. You trolls. Yeah, so that's it for this one, guys. Let me know what you think. Write your comments below. And if you like the video, please thumb it up below. If you want to help support the channel, please share, please favorite. And if you're new and you want to subscribe, you want to join the friends list, so to speak, subscribe at the bottom left. That's it for this one, guys. We'll see you again really soon. As always, it's Trev. Same peace.